Hello and welcome along. Today on Lossberg, we are going to be doing a corn harvest. We're up at field 40. Our crop has come ripe, and we are going to be doing harvesting this. So we've bought ourselves a corn header. I did a couple of missions and basically got some extra money in from that. And that's allowed us to buy a corn header. So, without further ado, let's get started. So we need to unfold everything. And we'll turn on our harvester, and in we go. So we're going to do a lot of in-cab with this, I think, because it's quite a nice way of doing it, doing corn, I think. And you can, there's quite a bit that you can line up on when you're doing corn this way, so. Take that down the middle there. I think we've got quite a bit of overlap here. Yeah, we're alright though. So we're going to do a couple of headlands just to get us going, and then we are going to cut into the main body of the field at that point. That should allow us to easily turn around. It'll also clear out the the bit of the kink that's on the right hand side. Oh, sorry, on the left hand side of the field at the moment. On the western side of the field. So we should be able to clear that out, and also this will allow us to clear out the kink that we've got on this side as well. Make sure we do the full width now. Yep. Excellent. It's just following that as best we can, really. There we go. So we should, yeah, we'll see how we do. We're doing, we will harvest this episode and see how we do. If we have time for something else, we might go and have a look. We've moved on to another day, so we need to look at the animals at some point. But we'll see how we're doing at the moment. We'll see how how far we get with this to begin with, and then we can go from there. Alright, so cut into the crop a little bit there, just so that it's easy for me to turn into here. There we go. And so that, we're going to be less than 50%, so that's quite good. We can empty into the tractor the next time that we come around the field. We are at 45%, so that's all good. So we don't need to get the tractor on follow me at the moment. We can just keep going. Alright, and check where the edge of that is. There we go. Have to turn round here, I think. That's fine. There we are. And so we'll work out sort of this extra bit. From here. And that will then, we're then left with a pretty rectangular field. just left to do nice and easily. Yeah, 63%. Comes quite nicely. Yeah, this is quite good. This is the Capello header that I've got on here, because there isn't a Massey Ferguson or a Fendt specific one. It's quite nice that you can colour match it. I've been able to colour match it to the combine. I really don't like it when I have a header that looks vastly different colour to the combine. It just looks really odd to me. Right, so we can now head into the crop, but what we're going to do first is just run over and grab our tractor. And because we're at 80%, we're just going to empty into our trailer, and then that's done and dusted and out of the way. And we don't have to worry about running out of space halfway through the crop. We of course do still have a bit of a kink because we cut the headlands on this side, but nothing that we can't deal with really. In fact, the best way to go into the field might be along this edge. And then we can clean up that bit. So we'll back this out of the way again. We'll head in here. Just sort of separate these two setups. There we go. Run along this bit here. Right, cool. There we go. So I think we may have some time to deal with the animals at the end of this. Which in itself is quite good. We will clean up this bit first and get all of our equipment back to the farm. I need to figure out where I'm going to store this header now. We may go and find a mission, see if we can bring in a little bit extra money. Just simply because I think we need to. I don't want to start cultivating or ploughing yet, which is our next job. We need to. I think we just need to cultivate these fields, and then we will be able to get. Because we ploughed them all just before this planting this harvest, so that it should just be a case of cultivating fields. As our next job, so we'll be in the T7 next time. There we are. So now we will head into the middle of this. About here, I think. Should do us fine. And yeah, we're not going to get another full tank. This is not a huge field, this. It could possibly, it's a good candidate for turning into a pasture. Except that, of course, although it's a small field and although you don't get a huge crop off it, you do still get a crop off it, and it is flat. You know, 39, which is fairly close by, is a grass field already, as is 42. Both of those are not, would be nowhere near as good as arable fields. So it makes a lot of sense to keep this nice, fairly square-edged field as an arable field, even if it is a small one. Until we can buy some larger fields, I think. And even then, as long as we make it a crop that's the same as other fields, we should be fine. I think, if we can, we might try and plant some sunflowers next. Now we've got this header, we need to sort of justify it a bit. This will do sunflowers as well as corn. So, yeah, I think we should... I think one of our fields next, we will put some sunflowers in. There we go. Maybe not this one. We'll probably try and match this to whatever we plant in field 26. But maybe put some... We could do sunflower and soybean next time, actually. We haven't planted any of those yet on this farm, and so that makes them a good candidate in a bit of a crop rotation to get those in. I have a couple of people asking about potatoes as well. I don't want to do potatoes on this farm because I don't have a harvester that's really any good. I'd have to use the big harvester, which I don't think is that appropriate for this map. And the small harvester is just horrible to use. Right, there we go. So, out with our auger again. And we'll get the combine to follow the tractor back. I really do like these Marshall trailers, they're really quite nice. And one of my favourite trailers from 15 as well. Between that and the Marsden ones that Bullet Bill did, which I'm still holding out hope are going to come out for 17 because they were fantastic. And customizable as well, so I'm guessing that's the thing that's holding them up, if there is any work being done on them. Of course he's working on Cobra as well, so that's understandable. There we go. So we'll put this into a follow me behind the tractor. And we will just make it sit a little further behind. Get this lot back to the main farm. We'll then go and have a look at our animals, see how they are doing, see if they need any feeding or anything like that. Oh, that's gonna... I'm hoping the combine makes it round that. The tractor isn't. There we go. Oh, no. Almost had it. It's getting caught on the curb and getting jammed between the curb and the... There we go. Right. There we are. Now will the combine make it round the corner? Not quite. Okay. So that's a quite tight little turn coming out of there. And using the follow me, either one or the other tends to get caught. So... yeah, combine's made it. Hoping it makes it through that gateway now. Oh, just. Okay, so we will stop the combine about here so that we can... Yep. We're going to go and tip, and then we'll go and put the combine. We need to find. We do need to find somewhere for that header. We could park it. We could park it in the main implement area. Actually, to be honest. Find somewhere in here for it. Need to be careful because we don't want to block anything that we're going to need to get out. So we will just put it here in the middle. We have to move it. We have to move it, I think. There we go. And then we'll reverse the combine back into the shed. Yeah, I think we can do sunflowers with that, with the Amazon. So yeah, I think we'll plant some sunflowers and some soybeans next time, I think. Right, so let's have a look and see how our animals are doing. Because we might need to use the trailer to give them... Oh, that's the wrong button. That's the button I want. To give them some food. So, all of them need... all of them need cleaning out. The pigs could do with some canola, sunflowers or soybeans and some potatoes or sugar beet. So, okay, we will put wheat, barley, no, canola we have none. We have a little bit of sunflower and a little bit of soybean. So actually we need to plant some canola next time because we have none. We have a lot of barley, but yeah, I think we should do some wheat in field 40, some canola in field 26, and some sunflowers in our recently done meadow field. So let's take sunflowers for this, seeing as we're going to plant some, and we'll head down to our pigs. We might as well... Where is it? There we are. We might as well take this tractor with us as well. We need to get our bucket and our barrel on it, because our pigs need mucking out. So we'll get our bucket on this, and we'll get our barrel on it, and we will go and follow our fence down there. There we are. Oh. Back it off a little bit. Right, our pigs are over that way, over towards sort of field 56, so we'll head up here. I think our field there may be ready to cut again. So I think we'll probably tend to the pigs this episode. And then we'll probably do work with the cows and the sheep next episode. Yeah, our pigs are down here. We have our pile of sugar beet over that way, so we can go and deal with that. Right, stop, follow me. And tip. Yeah, don't need much. We'll take the rest back to the farm. We do need to get a smaller trailer, I think. Just a little trailer to do animal stuff in. Right, so let's gather up their muck. There we go. That's sorted out. We can close their shed up. Oh, actually no, we need to go and get a bucket full of sugar beet first, which we have tipped just the other side of the road. Over here. For some reason I couldn't tip it anywhere around the around that area, so it's all over here. There we go. There's a bucket full of sugar beet for them. It would be helpful to have this actually in with the pigs somewhere. We wouldn't have to travel quite so far. But apparently, yeah, couldn't tip anywhere around here, which was very strange. Right, put these in this side. See if it takes it all. Oh, how am I missing? And apparently you can still tip anywhere. Right, let's get it into the pigs this time. There we go. How's that? Do they want more? Nope, they are fine with the amount of sugar beet they have. Whoa, and we're now tipping it out on the ground again. Right, there we go. I'll put this back on the pile. Wonder if... Yeah, I wonder why the tip anywhere wasn't working. That's not a great place to put it, but just experimenting a little bit, seeing if I could work out how to, or where I could actually put sugar beet around here. I think if we can, I might get a conveyor belt and just clear up the bit that's missing. Or the what we've got out there. See if we can find somewhere to put this. Should be lots of places. Ah, even in the barn in here. Anywhere but where we've had to tip it, basically. Let's have a look. What have we got around here? So we have quite a good area around here. I would say, let's see if we can put a pile of sugar beet right here. Because that is perfect. And yes, I can. Okay, so what I'll probably do is see if I can clean up the pile I've got out there and pile it up around here. But that is where we are going to end today's episode. With our pigs all mucked out and cleaned up. So, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Please give it a like, drop us a comment and give it a share. And for all the latest videos and live streams from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel. I will see you next time. Goodbye.